Welcome back into Facts Not Feelings, streaming live from NADA 2024, and it's still very beautiful, Las Vegas. It's chilled down a bit. If you saw the beginning when we had a lot of technical issues, it was really hot. We looked at the temperature, like it's not 51, it's got to be like 80. It was super warm, and now we might have frostbite. It's a good possibility. We're not sure. We're shaking back here, but we're going to power through this for you all. I have the beautiful Courtney with me. Courtney, this is your second NADA, correct?
Yes.
It is. How has it been so far?
It's been amazing. It has been amazing. There's a lot of great people here, a lot of connections, friendships, and everybody's here. It's amazing.
I love hearing that. And so knowing it's been your second, I was go, oh, it must have been last year. And like, no, I went to another one. I was like, okay, how does this one differ from the other NADA you attended?
I feel like there's a lot more vendors here.
Okay.
And there's a lot more vendors just even walking around. And so people are here just to build relationships, get their name out there.
Yeah, for sure. And you recently went from dealership land into automotive assistance. Before you get into automotive assistance, I want to know, how's that transition been? Because I've been on the vendor side, vendor partner side, I've been in the dealership, so I've done a little bit of both, but I'm curious from your standpoint, how has that been?
It's been amazing. So I am week 3.
Hold strong.
Yes. It is so weird not getting up and driving to a dealership every single morning.
Yeah.
But it's great because from the waist down, leggings and slippers. From the waist up is button up and like work attire. So I love it. It's amazing.
I had one time I had to get up to get something, and I wasn't my show, it was for someone else's show. So I have like the normal attire on, whatever. And I get up, they're like, are you in shorts? I was like, hell yes, I am. Are you kidding? These lights, are you kidding me right now? Yes, I'm in shorts, and I love it.
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk a little bit. You're 3 weeks in. Tell us a little bit about automotive assistance.
Yeah, so we are a consulting company. We do recruiting, we do CRM analysis, ROI analysis, whatever the dealership needs, we can do. We've all been in the dealership, we've all worked that side, and we wanted to come out and we wanted to help other dealerships. We wanted to help them grow, and we want to watch them succeed.
Love it. That's so cool. So cool. And how long has the company been around?
We started 4 weeks ago.
Oh, okay. So a week before you got there. Okay.
Yeah. So it is Jen Kane,
Okay.
Stacy Ellison, Tom Kane, Lexi Kane, Sean Douglas, and myself.
Nice. That is awesome. Yeah. I just assumed it'd been around for a while. I had no idea. That's really, really cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay. So you've done NADA. You've done this before. This one is like every time I start talking about NADA, I look over, I see the sphere, and I'm like, oh, that thing is so mesmerizing every single time. But what was something that you maybe surprised you? You're going through, whether you're listening to sessions, maybe it was a booth, maybe it was a service. What's something that surprised you about this year?
Oh, that's a really hard question.
Oh, I come with the hard-hitting questions.
I know. I would say things are a lot more spread out.
Okay.
This year than the previous one that I had went to.
Okay.
And so a lot more walking, a lot of walking. So make sure that you're wearing your comfy shoes.
Yes. And you have the sparkle. By the way, if you're not coming to the camera, this is like so sparkly. You've got the chucks on that are sparkly as well. Like I am digging this game right now. Like
Thank you.
Big fan.
Thank you. I love sparkles, glitter, sequins. I love it.
I think it was one of the converses. We were both passing each other in the elevator. I was like, "Is that her?" I was like, "You can definitely see you because you're a gold sparkly dress."
Yes.
I think. I was like, damn, okay, see you.
I know. We passed and I got in an elevator and I was like, wait, that's Brooke.
I was like, what is Courtney? What's going on?
Yeah.
So awesome. Okay. So let's now go with, we've got NADA going on. We all take stuff back to us, obviously put it in our little journal, write it down. But what is one area of opportunity that you're seeing right now going into 2024?
People just want connections. They want to build relationships and have a partnership rather than just having a vendor.
Yeah.
And that's what people want. They want people to help and they can trust them.
Amen to
and
that.
That's what it's about.
Amen. So we'll take the other side of that. What is one of the big obstacles you're seeing going into this year?
People not wanting to spend money. They're not wanting to change. What they've been doing has worked, and they're not wanting to adapt to the new culture. We had to change for 2020, and that was a big shock for everybody. And now we're having to change again. Not before COVID ways, but a completely different way. So trying to tell people this, we need to change, it's hard. They're not wanting to.
No, it's not. And I also find, and I'm sure you do as well, is that you're going through it and you're comparing notes to the last year. Well, you didn't compare 21 to 2020 last I checked. And why are you comparing 23, 24 to 20? So it's like looking at that year-long cycle that we used to always look at. And it's now like, okay, let's not, you can look at that, but no, like year-over-year metrics, like that's a really difficult one. And what you're doing, whether it's spend, whether it's advertising, whether it's fixed, whatever it may be, looking at and saying, is it right for right now? Is it working? Is it engaging? Because if you're trying to go year-over-year, you had a freaking pandemic, people. Pandemic. Like that's going to change things. And the next year, all of a sudden things skyrocket. So you just never know. So that's a really big, and people are holding on to their money like crazy right now.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are.
Yes, they are. I mean, I came from the dealership side, and that's how it was. That's one thing that, I'm here, I got 40 under 40.
Yeah.
And I advocated for my employees. I was able to bump them up from $10 an hour to $15 an hour and completely adjust their pay plan so they could just make a living.
Yeah. Funny concept.
Yeah.
Like I would like food and water and electricity for some reason. I don't know why. Like, especially now we're like, I need a heater over here. I don't know. We just need a little bit of electricity, but it is, and you kind of lose sight of that sometimes.
Yeah.
Very much so. All right. So I'm asking everybody, if you have one piece of advice for someone, they've never been to NADA, first time around, what is your piece of advice for them?
Business cards.
Oh, there you go.
Bring business cards, comfortable shoes, a backpack, and be prepared to talk a lot.
A lot, yes.
A lot.
Shockingly, for those that were here in Digital Dealer last year, or 6 months ago, I lost my voice by the like first night. So yes, very much bring the cough drops if you have the tea, honey, very good items on those ones as well. You end up saying like Cookie Monster otherwise. So
oh yeah.
I don't know how I still have a voice right now. I'm still trying to figure that out. Figured by third interview I'd be gone, but we're holding strong. But you'll take that.
Well, you sound great.
Well, thank you. So do you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you so much for being on the show. I so appreciate you. Love you to death. You're just.
I love you. You're awesome.
I feel the same way. So much love. I'm not sure who's up next, but I can see some kicks over here. So until our next episode in like 5 minutes, everyone stay healthy, stay great, and we'll talk to everyone in a little bit.